All right, let's go, team.
Glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Northwestern Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove
They don't
to
even
the
got
world
spacing.
he belongs,
Go cut.
and
Go
we're going
cuts.
to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tigers offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He had 7 catches, 3 of them for touchdowns in their win in the last game. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
They get him on the ground.
Shit, so you can't run
exactly where
third.
they had to stop him, and it's
last.
4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3 and out's not what they had in mind. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Wildcats offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Could be an alley. Running through contact. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Wow, I need the money.
They'll give it to Hardy. Got enough for the first.
Oh my gosh.
Spins away.
Oh my gosh.
On the move is the 30.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, a lot of spin. And he waltzes in for the score.
Holy shit.
Touchdown, Missouri.
You need to see that spin again.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he made the extra point without problem. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
That's caught. It's Wagner.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
He leaves it with his back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most.
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense.
Why is
they
he
wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Childs. He's got the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the back. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
That's caught. It's Wagner. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Motion from the wideout. He works his way across
On a
the
quarterback
40-yard
spy,
line. They'll mark him out
and
of
he
bounds
still
at the
picks up that
41.
much. Come on.
That's a really nice play on second down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
To throw, it's Childs. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Is it jet pass back? Let's find out, folks.
Wide receiver comes in motion. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmaking.
Here's a little room there.
I mean,
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season.
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. On the option. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Never getting stopped on that second down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line.
Not been able to run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Hardy. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Oh, CPU, college fair catch.
25, no attempt at a return. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Bringing the heat.
Oh,
hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here's a heat.
Great play, Graves. Let's go.
Taking a shot on second down. They're staring at 3rd.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Flips it out to the back. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for the 4th down conversion. Northwestern comes to the line.
Fucking buttons.
Throws toward the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Here's Simmons to throw. He's going to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Childs. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
They're trying to throw the out route. That time, though, the QB threw it a little bit too far to the outside, and it falls incomplete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
It's too far. Don't
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Look at my coach doesn't even believe it.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to
59
tack on a
fuck
3
you.
before they head to the locker room. They put on the heat and they block it. And they got it. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas.
Look at Arch out there slanging
team,
the pigs.
the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Catching up with Northwestern's head coach at the half, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball.
Every block can't be a pancake.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Keep it on the ground.
Everybody got pancake.
That
What is
a
it?
big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And the pass rush is effective. And
Langdon Kitchen. Now that's...
And the defense was all over it. They know third down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. Throwing Simmons. That's caught. It's Hardy. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Working that left side now.
They just keep getting me. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to keep giving Hardy the ball and
second down here.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Shitty play call.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it. Went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. Simmons. Under fire.
You can't throw it above his head. How would you throw it right to him? Like he wide open in the middle of the field. What? Did he get hit when he threw it? I guess. Fuck.
Fence is hungry for turnovers.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Looking to throw it, Childs. Release to the back.
Oh my God.
And he drops
Thank you.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now.
You got to be kidding me.
Small like it was that time, throwing the incompletion.
I didn't even hit like for a fumble or nothing. Why are you faking that? Decision returning that shit.
He could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
There we go, defense. Way to be. Way to be.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team.
Number 92 in punt formation to kick it away.
What are you going to get that?
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third.
Need to make a play this now. Fucking shit is.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Here's Simmons to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. At the 40, there he goes. Wide open spaces.
This game is so
20.
It's the same old thing.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. His third touchdown of this game, and his third on the season.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Back to throw, it's Childs. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative.
I could
Whatever
figure out
that
a way
looks
to
like for this
call
offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. He lets one fly deep.
Oh, I greened
And
it.
it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense
get Hardy out of the
doesn't
game.
come
We're
through for their team, and now
we're a
they're going to
responsible
really
team
need their defense to get
over
some stops
Missouri,
here
not like
in this
Daryl.
football game in the 4th quarter.
Actually, we got to get
And
him
I
2
know you
more.
can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got
Then
great
he's out.
field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. He's there to make
Thanks for your
the stop,
services,
but the
Hardy.
damage has
You're a
been
great
done
friend.
as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it
All right,
back.
we just needed Hardy off the field.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15.
Plays are just fucking
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Throwing Simmons. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25.
Ready, go. This ain't the platform.
He'll run it again. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space.
Computer
the running back
running the clock
through,
now.
gets
I
the
respect
first
it.
down.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Back to pass, it's Childs. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't
Hey,
get it
they're
off
just
in
like us.
time. It'll be a delay of game.
Calling plays with motion and getting delay game.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Look at that shit. I had 3 pancakes. They had 12, 16, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 28, 29. That's it. See you later.